Well, it's Flashback Friday. Here's what has happened in the last week in the land of Griffith. Lots of, unusual things in real estate always. And I thought, whether you are an actual home owner here or somebody that's looking to purchase a home here, some of this stuff might be really interesting to you and valuable. I get involved in some of the craziest things, so I thought I'd share it with you. Listen, if you are following along, please go subscribe to my YouTube channel. I really do need subscribers. And I do appreciate the folks that stay in touch. We do keep current with regard to the latest sale trends and also the latest buyer trends. Angela's in the process of also making a whole buyer series of videos so that you can learn a lot if you are a buyer coming to the Southwest Florida real estate market. One of the things that I had thought I would talk to y'all about, and this really doesn't have a lot to do with real estate, but it kind of does. Whether you're a homeowner, this will help you, or even if you are just an individual person, plus if you are a real estate agent. So if you are a fellow real estate agent that follows my channel, this is something that you're going to want to do. Maybe at some point I'll expound on what's gone on with this, but I had these neighbors of mine that lived across the street from me for many, many, many years, and they were an older couple, and literally myself, Angela, and Jerry, we've taken care of them extensively for the last year. Cancer treatments, constant trips to the emergency room. The husband was very ill. The wife has macular degeneration and doesn't see and doesn't drive anymore. So it's just been quite a year. And January 16th, he finally passed. So the long story short of our really odd relationship, because they were kind of my condo commandos in the beginning, and I end up being their sole caretaker, is that after he passed away, they were both sort of like engineers and very thorough people. He had created a survivor handbook for whomever survived. So I've actually been working on this myself personally, and I thought I would mention it to anybody, whether you want to do it as an individual, whether you want to do it as a homeowner, so people know what it takes to run your home, or where your accounts are with regard to utilities, your title insurance policy, your folder. You can just create a nice little typewritten thing. And, in the circumstances of this gentleman, there was a page for Social Security, a page for pensions, a page for life insurance, a page for any of the other accounts that they had where he may have outstanding balances or debts, and made it really easy with the Social Security number and the phone number of the organization, the account number. So, as the first of the year has rolled around for me, I've done the same for myself. So where this parlays into home ownership is collecting all those homeowner documents and having them together so that you would be able to pass those on to your heirs. I know I'm a relatively young person, but it's time to start being a grown-up, I guess. So I'm in the process of making the survivor handbook. If you're a real estate agent, it takes a lot to run your real estate business. So, I've done this for a long time, 20 some years. And, there are websites and hosting services and all sorts of things that maybe my family does not know about and do not understand the value of. So there's, usernames and passwords and all that stuff that I started collecting. So that's just my 2 cents. I don't know what goes on in your life, but there are probably things that your family doesn't know about your life on a day-to-day basis that they should probably know, so that they can, run your life, or maybe find the value that is in some of these items that may seem invisible. My website can very easily provide an education to my grandchildren, all of them right now, if the right person were to purchase it or refer properties that buyers and sellers find on that website. So let's see. Oh, the other thing that's going on this week, a lot of stuff about the vaccines, and we aren't having vaccines that are coming in right now because of snowstorms elsewhere. So they're giving the second vaccines to people, but not the first vaccine. So everybody's up in arms about it. It's been a whole year of COVID-19. So, folks, it's not worth getting upset about. You're going to make yourself sicker and more vulnerable to illness by being upset over these vaccines than just holding on and just practicing your best life skills and staying out of danger. I don't understand it, but it sure is a hot spot. I see a lot of the conversation in the Facebook group. For those of you who are not in my Facebook group, I run a Facebook group called the Bonita Springs Estero Community Forum. And that Facebook group, we don't allow politics, and we don't allow a lot of scattered posts. So like we have a subject post about COVID so that people can go in there and get valuable links and the most recent resources and maybe the most recent information, what people hear, they share. So it's all in one little thread. But I do see people spin out of control every once in a while. And I don't know, the other day somebody asked about grocery stores besides Publix. I mean, Publixes are on every corner, but somebody wanted to try new grocery stores, and somebody had mentioned a certain grocery store in Naples, and it's consistently in the news because they don't mandate that clients or customers wear masks there. So it's strictly mask optional. People can go in there with a mask, and other people are not wearing masks. And, people just lost their mind, and they treat each other terribly. And we do not allow that in the group. And so I removed those people, and I removed those posts in those groups. And, guys, it is just a grocery store. And you can keep scrolling when you see something on the internet you don't like. And you also have an option to not shop there. Nobody's making you shop there. That's the long and the short of it. So like, what do you care? Just avoid the whole situation. The fact of the matter is, people say things on the internet that they don't like to each other, or they just say nasty things to each other. They wouldn't say that in person. And they're fighting with something that really doesn't, some of these people don't even live here. So like, it's a non-issue for them. So there are people that enjoy shopping there, let them shop there. And the people that don't want to shop there, don't shop there. Problem solved. I'm sitting here waiting for a buyer that we're going to do a final walkthrough at a property. We're actually in Village Walk. So I'm running a little bit early. But what I will tell you is, while I was waiting out front at the gate, I was a little bit early. There were several other agents waiting for their buyers to show up. And what I will also tell you is, there's only one home for sale in here. So that tells you a little bit about what's going on with the market. My last home that I had listed in the high 300s, 5 offers, all at or above list price. So, if there's short supply, you have to really pay attention, because things are really next level difficult. With regard to securing a home, especially if your goal is to really get a home. I think that's it. I mean, we've helped people buy and sell a lot of real estate this week. We're a little short on listings, so if you know anybody that would like to list their property, I'm looking for listings. I have a storage unit full of real estate signs right now. That's how few listings are out there. I have a lot of vacant land for sale. I've got a lot of riverfront land. I work the riverfront market up and down Terry Street and up and down Pennsylvania Avenue. So if I can help you list your home, I would love to do that. And if you're interested in riverfront property, let me know. And I think that's it. Hope you have a great weekend, and talk to you soon.